In a hidden garden. In a hidden garden. Nestled between two great oak trees. A secret world was waiting to be discovered. The garden was tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Hidden from prying eyes by a tangle of vines and a rusty old gate. But on this particular day, a young girl named Lily stumbled upon the garden. And her life was forever changed. Lily was a curious and adventurous child. With a mop of curly brown hair and a smile that could light up the darkest of rooms, she lived in a small house on the edge of the city, surrounded by concrete and steel. But she longed for something more. She dreamed of a place where she could run free, where the air was sweet with the scent of flowers, and where the sounds of nature were the only sounds she heard. As she wandered through the city streets, Lily's eyes scanned the pavement, searching for something, anything, that might lead her to this magical place. And then, hidden behind a row of tall buildings, she spotted it, a small, weathered gate, adorned with a rusty old sign that read "Private Property" in crooked letters. Lily's heart skipped a beat as she pushed open the creaky gate and stepped into the hidden garden. The air was thick with the scent of blooming flowers, and the sound of birdsong filled her ears. She wandered down a winding path, her eyes drinking in the beauty of the garden. There were flowers of every color, their petals unfolding like tiny works of art. There were trees, their branches twisted and gnarled with age, and a small pond, its surface reflecting the sun's warm rays. As she explored the garden, Lily stumbled upon a small, wooden door hidden behind a waterfall. The door was adorned with intricate carvings of leaves and vines, and it looked like it hadn't been opened in years. Lily's curiosity was piqued, and she pushed the door open, revealing a small, cozy room filled with books, strange artifacts, and a beautiful, old-fashioned desk. Seated at the desk, surrounded by stacks of papers and quills, was an old man with a kind face and a twinkle in his eye. He looked up as Lily entered, and a warm smile spread across his face. "Ah, welcome to my humble abode," he said, his voice low and soothing. "I've been expecting you, Lily. My name is Professor Willow, and this is my sanctuary, a place where I come to study the wonders of the natural world." Lily's eyes widened as she took in the professor's words. "Expecting me?" she repeated, her voice full of wonder. Professor Willow nodded. "Yes, child. You see, this garden has a way of drawing in those who are searching for something more. And I believe you are one of those individuals. You have a sense of wonder, a sense of curiosity, and a sense of adventure that is hard to find in this world." Lily felt a shiver run down her spine as the professor spoke. She had always felt like there was something missing in her life, something she couldn't quite put her finger on. But now, as she looked around the professor's sanctuary, she felt a sense of belonging, of being exactly where she was meant to be. Professor Willow gestured for Lily to take a seat at the desk. And she did. Feeling a sense of excitement and trepidation, the professor began to tell her a story of the hidden garden and its secrets, of the magic that lay just beneath the surface. "You see, Lily," he said, "this garden is not just a collection of plants and flowers. It is a gateway to another world, a world of wonder and magic, and I believe you are the key to unlocking its secrets." Lily's eyes grew wide as the professor spoke. She had always believed in magic, but she had never thought it was real. Now, as she looked around the garden, she felt a sense of possibility, of anything being possible. Over the next few weeks, Lily visited the professor every day, learning about the garden and its secrets. She discovered that the flowers were not just beautiful, but also had special properties. The roses could heal the sick, the lavender could calm the mind, and the sunflowers could bring good luck. She learned about the trees, their branches twisted and gnarled with age, and the way they seemed to hold the secrets of the garden within their ancient hearts. As she learned more about the garden, Lily began to notice strange things happening. The flowers seemed to bloom more vibrantly when she was near, and the birds sang sweeter melodies. The air was filled with a sense of wonder, and Lily felt herself becoming a part of it all. But not everyone was happy about Lily's newfound connection to the garden. A rival gardener, a mean and bitter man named Mr. Blackwood, had long been jealous of Professor Willow's success. He had tried to steal the professor's secrets, but had been foiled at every turn. Now, he was determined to destroy the garden and claim its magic for himself. One night, as Lily was exploring the garden, she stumbled upon Mr. Blackwood sneaking around the perimeter. She knew she had to act fast, and so she called upon the magic of the garden to help her. The flowers seemed to respond to her call, their petals unfolding like tiny wings. The trees creaked and groaned, their branches twisting and turning in a way that seemed almost human. And Lily, feeling a sense of power and purpose, confronted Mr. Blackwood and sent him fleeing from the garden. Professor Willow was overjoyed when he heard about Lily's bravery. "You have truly become a part of this garden," he said, his eyes shining with pride. "And I believe it is time for you to learn the final secret of the hidden garden." Lily's heart skipped a beat as the professor led her to the heart of the garden. There, surrounded by a ring of flowers, was a beautiful, shimmering pool of water. The professor gestured for Lily to dip her hand into the pool. And as she did, she felt a sense of magic wash over her. The pool was the source of the garden's power, the key to unlocking its secrets. And as Lily touched the water, she felt herself becoming one with the garden, connected to its magic and its wonder. From that day on, Lily was no longer just a curious and adventurous child. She was a guardian of the hidden garden, a keeper of its secrets and a wielder of its magic. And as she grew older, she used her powers to help those in need, spreading joy and wonder throughout the city. The hidden garden remained a secret, known only to a select few, but its magic lived on, a reminder to all of the wonders that lay just beyond the edge of everyday life. And Lily, now a wise and powerful woman, continued to tend the garden, ensuring that its secrets and magic would never be forgotten. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.